Tryndamere is Michael Scott. Have you guys ever seen The Office? Please tell me you've seen The Office. That guy, Michael Scott, is the boss, and he's annoying, he's obnoxious, he's an attention hog. He just wants to do what's ever funny or offensive so that people will pay attention to him, okay? That is Tryndamere. Hello everybody, it's Luke and Load from Panic Gaming here to do another Wood 5 to Diamond top lane game here with Garen against Tryndamere. It should be interesting, should be fun, and of course I'm going to always review my games, put up the takeaways that I think that I need to learn from this game, but I also want your guys' feedback. What would you do differently? What would your builds be? What would your strategy be? And what mistakes that I made that you guys can point out? And I will give you a shout out, put that in the future video, and help us all to get better so that I can get out of Wood 5, and hopefully that you guys that are watching that are maybe, you know, Wood 5 or Wood 1 even, can start to grow as a player as well. So let's get started. Should be interesting. We're against the Tryndamere, and that is always fun. So I'm playing Garen in the top lane because mostly he's actually a pretty easy champion. You know, he's got his passive to heal up. He doesn't have any crazy mechanics. He's a decent tank, and he's also good at diving the enemy back line. So if you want a champion that's easy to play in the top lane, I would definitely recommend Garen. So I'm going to probably be playing him a bit more. But my first takeaway of the game is when you're being dove or about to be dove, spam ping your jungler to come and help you. It's pretty obvious what Tryndamere is going to do because he hit level 6. So what does that mean? Well, he's got his ultimate. So that means he's just going to walk under turret, wait till he's almost dead, press R, and then kill me. Now luckily Vi does come up just at the right time to pick up the kill, but I think if I would have just spam pinged her, called her to get up there quicker, we could have prevented the dive and maybe turned it around. But we do get our revenge here a little bit later as we just totally CC combo him and ult him before. I don't know if he didn't have ultimate or maybe we just totally CC'd him and he didn't even have a chance to get away. So we get the return kill and can start pressuring his tower as well. Now you can see here though, I haven't really learned my lesson, and if I face Tryndamere again, I haven't faced him for a super long time in the top lane, but honestly I should have just been smarter to know that he wants to trade against me. He is fine taking trades as long as I get lower. He's going to heal up with his Q, and of course I'm going to heal up with my passive if I was not an idiot and didn't keep fighting him over and over like this. But obviously he just wants to get me lower down, push in the wave, and then do the same thing in ult and kill me under turret. So really, if you're playing into Tryndamere or anyone has really good diving abilities, you don't want to trade with them because if you get low, they're just going to push in the wave, push you under tower, and you're dead. You can't do anything about it. You know, it's like going to a family reunion. Your parents are going to make you go to this family reunion whether you like it or not, and you don't have any option. Okay. So, as you can see, the game is pretty low elo plays. It's all over the place. It's all over the map. I'm just running, trying to join up the fights. Tryndamere has been keeping me top lane, so I'm kind of getting sick of it. And just, you know, alright, I'm just going to follow him around. And for some reason, he's still there. He's still trying to fight our team, even though my team is doing pretty well and is killing them by themselves. So don't seem to need me. But for some reason, this Tryndamere wants to go. He wants to play. And so we ended up killing him too and getting 3 kills there. And well, I placed my ultimate a little bit early. I thought I could predict when his ultimate was going to run out. But anyways, we want to rush to the Rift Herald because the person that is one of the best with the Rift Herald is Tryndamere. So if we can take it away from him and give it to me, then I'll have more potential to fight against him as well. Actually, I think Vi took it, which, you know, is okay. So here you can see I'm just kind of done being in the top lane against Tryndamere. I see my team is starting to to shove the wave bottom, and so when that happens, I want to TP to the minion that is tanking up the tower, because that means our minions are going to last. They're not going to be able to wave clear it, and we should be able to take the tower and survive easily because we have that TP onto that minion. But the next takeaway that I want to talk about is don't dive the enemy team if your own team can't follow up. You can see I make a very blatant mistake. We're starting to take the tower, just siege it up, and then some reason I'm like, oh, let's go ham on half health and try to fight Caitlyn, even though my team is way behind the turret and I'm not tanky enough to take up tower shots and all 3 of their damages if they turn. So really dumb Wood 5 mistake for you guys. Classic Wood 5. Classic me right there. Don't freaking dive the turret if your team can't follow up. For this low elo play, we are going to be sponsored by McDonald's Chicken. Have you guys ever felt like in League you're running around like a chicken with its head cut off that's deformed as well, maybe it only has 1 leg and 1 wing and it's totally off balance and doesn't know how to get around? That is what this play is like. This is what low elo is like, running around like a McDonald's chicken. And you can see that in this play, we are trying to push up mid, but then it's pushed back by Tryndamere. Then we try to go top after we get a pick onto Kha'Zix. But I think literally we are on this top turret or around in the area for at least a minute. We have Tryndamere pushing mid, so Vi goes back to kind of stop him, and we are left 3v3 in this top lane, which isn't bad because I think our 3v3 is stronger, so I don't think we're gonna die to them. But at the same time, man, it's really hard to take objectives sometimes when your team in solo queue all has different ideas of what they think is best and what they think you should do, and you're thinking something else. So it's really hard, and you can see I'm like, okay, we're not gonna get this top turret, so I start leaving, but then I notice that they're getting a kill, so I come back to this top turret, and yeah, it's a crazy mess sometimes in this solo queue, and it can be pretty frustrating, but luckily we actually end up getting a kill, I believe, onto Kha'Zix and do get the turret. I die for it because I tank up too much. I don't have my ult, so we can't kill him as quickly, and I take too many tower shots. So it was a bit unfortunate, but not the worst play in the world. But man, oh, it feels so silly sometimes. This last tip is that Tryndamere is Michael Scott. Have you guys ever seen The Office? Please tell me you've seen The Office. That guy, Michael Scott, is the boss, and he's annoying, he's obnoxious, he's an attention hog. He just wants to do what's ever funny or offensive so that people will pay attention to him, okay? That is Tryndamere. And you need to harness the power of Stanley, the big black man who doesn't give a care about Michael Scott and does his own thing, does his crosswords, and doesn't listen to Michael Scott. That is what you need to do, okay? Forget about Tryndamere. Just leave him alone. That is the tip. That is the takeaway. We have the ability here in this game to outpush Tryndamere as 4 than one lonely Tryndamere. And our team is stronger that if we fight them, we're going to get kills just like we are doing. So in this instance, I'm just like, guys, forget about Tryndamere. Let's go push in their Nexus. Let's get the win, and we'll get the free LP. Okay? That's as simple as it is. Tryndamere is Michael Scott. Now, that's not totally true because I actually do like Michael Scott. He's pretty funny, and it's a pretty good show. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Give me feedback about this video. Also, as well as my Garen gameplay, and I'll put that stuff into future videos. I appreciate you guys, so I hope you guys I hope you guys subscribe so that I can hear from you more. I've really enjoyed hearing from some of you over and over again, like Cypher the Wolf, getting to know you guys, so I would love to hear your feedback, your comments, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Hi, I'm Lukenload from Panic Gaming, and I suck at League of Legends. Heck, I'm even Wood 5 in A tier. But I want to do an experiment. Can a Wood tier player like me actually make it to Diamond? Of course, I'm going to need you guys' help to make fun of me, but but also to give me tips, builds, strategies, all those things that I need to improve. And then pass them on to you guys so that you guys can grow along with me. So subscribe, like, follow along, and comment below. Let me know what you guys think of every single video, whether good or bad, and we'll get better together. See you guys.